Wow, we got people already. What are you doing up so early? It's Monday morning. You shouldn't be out of bed yet. I guess that'd be nice. But it's fun to do stuff. That's what I think. Particularly if you like doing the stuff. If you don't like doing the stuff you're doing, then it's not fun to do stuff. I used to think of as a youngster, I used to like to play golf, man. And I would go out and play golf, rain or shine or lousy weather or tired or whatever. And then I go to work. I go, oh God, this is terrible. Why would I do all that stuff? I'd work so hard at golf and I wasn't even getting paid at it. So to me, the key to life was finding something you would almost do for free. Let's see. I didn't get on the YouTube. I wanted to make sure we get on there. Next. Yes, next. Title is required. Sorry. Let me get this here. Thought I had everything ready to go. Of course I didn't. I screw up so much now. It's amazing. Let's see what. Let's see, free training. Okay, I do more than one thing and I'm going to screw up one of them. Title and audience is required. Okay, select audience. That means no kids. Okay, I think we're there now. Well, I want to thank all the members for being so nice over this time when we're all so busy processing applications, trying to get money out, and all that stuff. And you guys are the blunt of our ineptitude. And I don't think our aptitude is going to change real fast. So it's sort of like any relationship. We say, oh, if they just change the way I want them to live, then everything will be fine. Unfortunately, that probably doesn't work too well. So you got to live with what you got. And let's see, is this on now? Well, that looks like it's on. Why doesn't it show me on here? Sorry. Live. Okay. I guess I should be live. And it is. Yeah, okay. So there's real people here now. But it is, again, thank you for everybody who applied, by the 4th to get that done. And it's always a crash around here for us. And then now I think we bit off more than we could chew. We have 3 programs. So we're always in the middle of giving out grants, getting applications for grants or whatever. And the car grant, I think we had, like 1,000 applications on that. So we'll do that quickly. That's a little easier. It's really a lottery. So it's a number generation thing that will spit out the winners. And that'll be easy. And then the free laptops, we just put that list up. So there's about 24, I think, because we had some holdover from last time. So we have a list of that people. So all the people that won the latest grants are available. The list is out there, and it should be on both, Let's Go Help 2 and on Facebook. Now, remember, if you want to ask me a question, because we have a lot of people answering questions in a way and helping people. But to me, if you go to facebook.com, and that's facebook.com/groups, GROUPS, and then Let's Go Help. Okay, and that will get you in. And so you belong to that. If you belong to Let's Go Help 2, you automatically belong to the other one. So if you haven't gotten access to that, you'll have to request access, and then we have to okay it. That's another pain in the ass thing that Facebook does to us. So that's why we started this other thing, because it's a lot friendlier And that's what it's about, being user friendly and people friendly, so they could get the help they need. Now, I've been on a campaign in a way to really let people know about training programs. I mean, they're so important to our lives nowadays, and because I think we just found out that you know getting a college degree doesn't solve the world either, or at least get you a good job, and that's what's important. First of all, we have to feed ourselves. We have to take care of ourselves, and even if it's part time or full time, there's so much good training out there to get you the skills to compete in the world today to make a decent living. Otherwise, you're going to be on some yucky job, that really doesn't take care of you. So that's why it's always good to get the skills, and they're available so many places. I just answered a question from a member, and I want to give you a copy of that. Let's see, where would I have put that? No, here, there. Okay, recents. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm going to put a copy of that on Let's Go Help 2 for you to download. Okay, and let's see. So in the chat. So we're in the chat. There we are in the chat. And there is the link for that new report that I put together. How are you? Well, I'm still fighting a cold. I wish I had a car to apply for the grant. Uh, well, you could use the money to go towards a car to apply for a grant. How's that, Charity? And it's so easy to be kind, especially when you are always spreading good. Yeah, if you're, it's easy to be kind to other people if you feel that the world's treating you kindly, and it's hard to be kind to other people when you feel the world is full of shit and beat you up, which is true. See, that's the problem. You can't deny that, and that's what loading docs. Okay, not sure. No, send. That's what I got to hit the send. So it is. That's why if you get involved too in something that is a little bigger than you, and that's why ideally, if you could do it with the way you make money, is something involved that's bigger than you. It makes life go down a little easier. I'm finally in a live hello. Yes, Delvar, you finally are alive. No, I'm sure you were alive before today, but let's see. Let's scan some of the things here. Hello, Matthew. Hello. Oh, the cough. I don't know about anybody out there had a cough that's a cold and sore throat and runny nose. Like maybe it's my nose is so big, that's why I have it so long, or whatever. But it's on my second week, and I used to think, okay, flu was nice. I used to like the flu because every once in a while, once a year, I'd get the flu, and I just go to bed for 2-3 days and eat ice cream and watch movies, and it was a good place to stop. Otherwise, I wouldn't stop myself. Now, oh man, I got bored of this stuff. I can't get rid of it no matter what. Keeps me up at night, coughing, and all that kind of stuff. So that's I feel, well, I'm trying to hear you. I feel maybe something like, actually, I went to babysit my grandkid the other day with Smiley, and there are two midgets running around it, and they have a big house, big stairs and everything, and my balance isn't so good, and just because of age, and then the fact that I'm a little below par makes that age feel a lot longer, and it's too easy to trip and fall and all this kind of stuff when you get older. See, that's why I had to stop running. It wasn't my muscles couldn't stop running. I was tripping and falling all the time. So that's why I walk when I do 6 miles and not run. But it gets the job done. I already made a request for Let's Go 2, have yet to be approved. Oh no! If you join Let's Go 2, you don't unless you paid. You don't. You're in the wrong place if you join Let's Go 2 and already paid. So you should not pay if you already paid for Let's Go Help. Then to get the Let's Go Help 2 is free, but you're in the wrong link. I think you must have used the wrong link to get access. So if you go back to Facebook and get the right link there, or you can email Magic Mary. So it's you email her at letsgohelp@gmail.com. Okay, so that's letsgohelp@gmail.com. I see one of my computers are going to run out of juice soon, so I gotta get juice over there. Where is the juicer? Oh, that's for phone. Where's the juicer? Oh, I gotta get that. Huh. Hold on there, partner. Be right back. Okay. Yes, everything is a bit more complicated. Now, why is that? Oh, okay, that's good. Okay. Now, what I want to do is go over that report, and I just put it in the chat box there. I guess that's not a word you could use as freely as you used to, and so you could download it from there. Here it is again if you miss it, and it has the sources that I'm going to talk about. Okay. Now, a lot of people want to we have a lot of members that want to get trained to do something. Okay. They want to take a course. They want to do something like that. Well, the government has so much training money. You should not just go to Google. See, the problem when you're looking for training money or really anything, you're going to Google and they're going to show you things that are going to cost you money. So there's nothing in the government that you find there because they don't pay for advertising. So everything you go on Google is going to pay for advertising. So you're going to say, oh, I want to be a cosmetologist or a computer nerd or something, and whatever it is, you're going to just run into organizations that want to charge you money, and they may be good, maybe not. And if you don't have money, though, that's terrible to do, I think, because if you're trying to get skills and everything to have a better income, whatever, if you're spending all that money doing it, you're just going further in hole. And this is what student loans turn out to be, spending money, and people can't even pay for the loans they got. So that's why it's best to get it paid for ahead of time. Now, it may be not in the form you want or where it is and things like that. That's the problem. So you see, the Google makes it easy for you. They'll say, okay, it's really easy to get you that training, and all you have to do is give me $7,000. Yeah. Oh man, so it sounds easy. Yes, it is, but $7,000 is a lot of money, no matter who you are. And you can probably get that for free, and maybe even something better because you don't know your alternatives yet. You only know by going to Google is what you could spend money on. And that's not what you want to do. You want to know how to get the skills to make more money. In other words, give somebody money and maybe get more money. No. You get that for free. Okay, so how do you find doing that? Now, again, you have to be careful that it may not be what you're looking for, because what you're looking for, you've been conditioned by Google saying, oh, you just take this course in real estate and whatever, and you make up $30,000 like this guy who lives in his garage and now is a gazillionaire. And so you're looking for that, and that's going to be hard to duplicate. That's why you can only find it if you give somebody money. And that means it won't work for you, or the chances are very, very slim. So here's what you do. First of all, you want a better job. You want to be trained full-time, part-time. Just start looking at the landscape. You don't have to have a direct, because you may not know enough to know what's worthwhile, what is a good opportunity, and what's needed, and things like that. So that's why you want to get out there and be what's called a scout. You want to go out and scout the landscape. What's out there? How can I get free training or something? Maybe even just a couple months free training and start a job for $50,000. That's the kind of stuff that's out there now with no degree. And that's what we're hurting for in this country. The people that don't have the skill to make the good money, and there's a lot of good money. I mean, we're making the whole country's making a shitload of money more every year, but it's not going to the people who really need it. It's going to the people who don't need it so much anymore. Minneapolis, Minnesota. I mean, I'm in behind on my property taxes. Amy, so let us know. We'll show you options for that. Just start a discussion, and if you can't, sometimes it's a little difficult, and let's go help too to figure out who to ask and things like that. Get the help. So flip over to Facebook and ask me. It may wait there a day or two, but I'll give you my best shot at getting it. I mean, I've been doing this 48 years, man. I can't believe it. Okay. So here's what you do on making more money. Okay. You make an appointment with your career one-stop center. You've heard me talk about this before. That's careeronestop.org. Okay. And the link is in that report I just put in the chat. Okay. So you'll see that. And it's number 2 in the Meta Grants report, because that's what I put in the report. There's a link to the Meta Grants report. Meta, META grants report. I'll put that in here too. So you have this Meta grant. Now the Meta Grants report is my cheat sheet for answering people's questions. So people think I'm really smart, which I'm not. I got the SAT scores to prove that. I got the flunked out of schools to prove that. I even flunked English in college and have 2 New York Times bestseller lists. So there's room for everybody in this goddamn country, not for just the people who are punching the holes in the punch card. I can't access the prior report. I mean, the one I just put in? Let's see. Let me get, see, we do that again. Does anybody else have a trouble? Anybody else click on that? I mean, I just put this up. Oh, I see what I did. Yeah. Okay. You're right. That was my bad. It's a new report up there. So I forgot to click on the option of, anybody who has the link could get the goddamn report. Just don't bother me. Okay. So that's, hello, Lesko. Nice to see you again. Me. Hope you're feeling better. The question is that I still haven't received my free laptop yet. Wow. I notified her that she said she reached out to you. Well, I think I answered everything. Sabrina doesn't let things go by. Wow. Now I sent a few to the wrong people. Let me do that again on, let's see, maybe. Okay, I'll try to remember. Yank on me in a day or so if you don't hear me, maybe, or remind Sabrina again if you have access to that. But always complain, please. I mean, I screw up a lot. And that's, I haven't received my life. She said she reached out to you. Yeah. How long ago did she say that? Because maybe she did. I mean, I'm not trustworthy anymore with this brain. There's just a lot of holes back here. We'll do. Sorry, Mimi. I want to get that out. It doesn't us no good at all to keep it in the store and if it's not on your lap. That's where a laptop should be, is on your lap. Oh, you too didn't get one, Surya? Oh my goodness. Why are we so bad? Maybe we have something going wrong here. Me too. It's okay. What do you mean, Surya? Did you get a laptop or what? Don't understand. I'll reach back out to Sabrina. Okay. But Serena Robles, did you not get a laptop that we promised you? Let us know. And that link now, did that work? I put the link out. I've helped me more than most people already. You have helped me more than most. Oh, awfully nice, Donna. I mean, that's why, just to hear that will put a bounce in my step for the rest of the day. So join us with your reports, guys. We are, as I say, I began the process of financial counseling through HUD, reduced my mother's hospital expenses, and rewarded $500 in March giveaway. That was a younger man when I was a young man and would see the commercials of your books, I thought that there's no way it would count me real. I was wrong. Wow. Oh, see, I mean, you just you give me so much by saying that. I maybe you will get your computer. Don't worry, I got mine with no email, and it took about a long for mine. Huh? My dad was put in a nursing home. I still have to do my testimony for getting mine. Uh, yeah. Anybody got something? Please let us know to start a testimonial or just a chat. A few programs out there in Bakersfield told me I already get a free phone. I can't get a free laptop. No, you get it from us. Oh, there are programs, yeah, nonprofits that are out there. So if you tried them and they didn't give you one, then you apply for one from us. And that's what we want to do. I want to get you what you need to feel like somebody wants to help you uh, do something in life and contribute. And there's nothing better to do in life. And then usually it's people putting roadblocks and whatever. Oh, you applied and didn't win. Maybe okay, for the computer. Is that why you didn't win? Uh, I got my taxes done for free, thanks to you. It saved me $250. Wow. See, I mean, all this stuff, I can't believe. See, and it's, um, I just get overwhelmed with emotion. I am so sorry if it gets in the way. But to me, it is the best part of life. Man, if I could do something like this that helps somebody else, why else should why should I not? Shit, you know what I mean. But it is just phenomenal to me. I mean, I never thought something like this would ever happen to me. And it, oh gosh. Uh, you just gave me the biggest ice cream sundae in the world. I just, now they're after me. I think it doesn't matter. I mean, having something, uh, uh, somebody like you to help who can be helped by it. I mean, you know, a lot of people want to give help, and people don't want the goddamn help. They take you across the street, help you across the street, whether you want to go or not. And this is what is so amazing, how important you are in changing. So, and I mean, I don't feel I am, and that's not. I just feel the warmth from anybody who says something like that is just, even though it disables me from doing much else. I'm tired. And my husband is disabled. The program would change my life on a program. Well, Serena, which program I can tell that's what makes you such a beautiful Charity. I just overwhelmed with gratitude for all of you. I mean, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't get, God, the most important thing in life. And I think that what's so nice as you get older, I see the one thing you could work on harder as you get older is love and your heart. You know, you could love harder. I can't run as fast. I can't run at all. But I can love harder, and I'm going to be 80 soon. So I mean, I never thought I'd be 80. I mean, my mother made it to about 42. My dad made it 80 something. But it's you're right, Charity, and I'm so weak inside, but want to help so much, and I'm so grateful for all of you giving me a chance to do that, because out you, I mean, if yeah, I'm just so grateful that I'm able to do it, and that you let me do this to help. I mean, the little dirty secret about help is that it's selfish. Help is selfish. That it feels so good to help. And that's what I thought. When I was younger, I used to not even take help from other people, like relatives, and want to help a young couple out or something. No, I want to be macho and all. I do it myself. Then I realized I'm just, depriving them of the feeling of helping somebody they want to help. I mean, that's the biggest joy, I think, in the life, is you could take what you have, your talent, your individual love or whatever, and help somebody else. What is better? Yeah. Uh, and right, I just no. You should not. We have to ask for help. So you give somebody else a chance to feel good to help you. See, and that's what's so. Oh, Autumn, I just answered a bunch from you. Nothing feels better like helping somebody. Yeah, Autumn. I think I just asked you. Did you have on Facebook some questions? Because I was asking questions. I think you have AA or whatever. I'm a little AA or should join AA or something like that. But let me get back to the training, because I think it's so important. And whether you're full-time, part-time, or whatever, you don't have to like get trained and because you're going to have to wear a suit and tie every day or high heels and go to a job. No, you want the skills so you could contribute no matter where the hell you are, online, at home, doesn't matter, gig, part-time job. Nobody has to ever see you. Grants in Texas for property taxes. Yes. Okay. Let me get that. Maybe I could do this quickly. Boy. Oh God, you guys are crack. It's so addictive. You're just like crack dealers. Okay, let's see. Okay, here's a report on paying your property taxes. Okay. Let me get that. And I'll get back to what I was talking about eventually. Okay, Serena, what is that emoji? Is that just you're making fun of me, or what? That emoji really means something? I always say that people's laughter is like the person brand. Right, exactly. Person brand. Yeah. Rental assistance device work took 8 months off. Wow. Wow. Wow, Terry, can you do a post on that? See, because that would help other people. I mean, when people see someone like, I'm so inspired by you doing it. Oh shit, Terry got something right. I mean, this shit works. That's amazing. How do I get rental assistance? Well, here, if I could get it quickly here. There's still a lot out there, but it takes effort. You can't just go one place and say you have everything, and they'll tell you, oh, there is no more. And that's not true at all. It's just that they have no more. There's too many answers to that, and you have to keep going at it and then come back and here and get a little juiced up to keep on. Okay, there's a step-by-step for getting grants for rent or mortgages or for utilities. And I got my Career One Stop down here. So that is all right there. Been trying to figure out how to reach you. You got it. I mean, we don't give one-on-one help like I'm going to call you on the phone. That's just not practical. And it doesn't share. See, the one-on-one help, I figure I could do this for $20 as long as everybody else learns from everybody else. Then if I do customized one-on-one, I'd have to charge a lot more money for do that. And if you could afford a lot more money, you're just not as interesting to help to me. Yeah, that's helping people really don't need the help. And so I'm trying to keep this as low as possible. So you don't break the bank by getting help to solve you from financial problems. And so that's why by sharing. So when you see somebody else, like here in the chat, all the people that we answered, I mean, so everybody else saw, hey, they got it. This got it. Here's what he did to do it. So that's what's going on, and they're able to learn from each other. I know where to look for business grants and fun. I know I need to know that my BFF and I want to open a laundromat, low income. No, I think that's a great idea. What you do, okay, I'm going to put you right here on this stage. As Ed Sullivan. Does anybody old enough to remember Ed Sullivan? That's a problem with age, You lose an audience. People know what you're talking about are dying. Okay, Autumn. Okay, that report I just did here. Okay, what you want to do is click on the first listing of that report. It shows you how to get in touch with local business mentors in your area there. And that's what you want to do is you make appointments. And I would make appointments with many because everybody has different ideas, different talents, different skills. You may talk to one people and they say, you're nuts. You can't do this or whatever. No, you talk to another person. Oh yeah, I think there's a way you could do this. Yeah. And that's why it's all people. So if you're going to let one person, one phone call completely turn your life around, for no legitimate reason, after 10 people call you nuts, then okay, maybe they got something here. I should reevaluate what the hell I'm doing. Yeah. So you make appointments with as many as you can and talk to them one-on-one. It is until you get talking to people, you really don't get their best. Grants in Wisconsin, please. Yes. Actually, the best way to do that in grants in Wisconsin is let me give you a link to your Meta Grants report. Okay. Okay, Sandra. Yeah, okay. For grants in Wisconsin, is that where you want it? Yeah. Yeah, look at item number 1, number 2, and number 4 as the places to start. If you apply for repairs with your state, they will put a lien against your house and you cannot refinance it for 15 years. I was told that when I asked for help about repairs. Well, Sandra, okay, that may be one program. Okay, but it doesn't mean that's all. I mean, here's, download this grant report and the mini grant, not the meta grant report. And you'll see there's 20, 30 programs everywhere. That's what you have to do. Believing in one person does. And actually right now there's a new one actually for appliances that will give you up to $14,000. And this is nothing to do with anything you have to pay back. But you're right. If you're going to apply for something to fix up a house, some of those grants, they want you to live there so that investors aren't taking advantage of them. And it's for people that live there and want to live there to help. So they don't want some huckster who's just going to flip houses and use government grant money for him to flip a house or her to flip a house. No, then that you have to look somewhere else. Then that doesn't mean there aren't any. That's just one place. And see, that's the problem when people say, "Well, I called a program, and they said this," like you just did. Well, here's a lot of info about this program. This is for home repair. Biden program. Okay, now that just came out and it's what's going to happen. It's not finished. It's not in operation yet. It will be probably another month or two, and it's going to be at the state level. So on the bottom of that list there, you'll see it says contact your state office on energy to learn about when available in your area. Okay. And that's what you have to do because you're going to be there eventually. And you want to be first in line to do that. Only pay for 1 month rent and not have a good relocation assistance services. Uh, Not sure what that means, Tracy. Are you trying to find a rent or something like that, or relocation help? I mean, a lot of the rental programs also include relocation help. Here, let me send you that, pass along that listing. Um, Where are you, little star? Here I am. Okay. Okay, here's rent, mortgage, and utilities. Okay, if you got to go through this process, and it's not just one bim bam, thank you, ma'am. You find one website and it all happens. Now it probably won't. So you might as well just get in, get settled for the long haul. And if it happens faster, more power to you. But the problem is everybody wants it real fast, and then it doesn't happen. They get pissed off and quit, and then you're a loser. Yeah, and that's too bad because it was just around the next corner, but you don't know when the next corner is your next corner, and that's important to do. And life is all about effort, and I don't know a shortcut, and that's why it's hard to put in the effort in stuff that you don't like doing. Um, and that's why the training is so important to me. It's a way for you in a few months to get a skill, that you like doing so that you could give more. See, if you like doing something professionally that makes you, why is that hair glowing? uh, like doing something professionally, then you're going to give it more. I mean, look at me. I would do this 24 hours a day as long as I'm alive. I don't care even if I am getting paid. I got to survive. But I notice it's really hard to find grants on the phone. Yes, that's why we have now. Yeah, and that's why the more you get, but even on the phone, what's nice about that is it'll force you to call people. You call people. You have a link. You call like a career one stop people and ask them, hey, I need help getting a higher income or whatever. And if I come down, what will I do? Whatever. Or here, let me give you a link to 7 organizations that will help you on the phone. Okay. Okay. Let me get sorry. Yeah, here's okay. And just as until you get your computer, and I hope you applied for one for us, take this list and just to have the patience to call everybody on the list. Sure, you're going to get the runaround. You're going to get, put on hold maybe for 20 minutes. So get a book in front of you, or magazine or whatever that, you're just going to do it. I mean, so it takes a half a day to go through these 7, maybe it takes longer, but to talk to somebody, hey, don't tell them what you want. Tell them your problem. Hey, I'm having trouble with rent or whatever. Can you suggest? I'm having trouble with this and I don't know where to go. Can you suggest? Don't ask them for money. Ask them for help because then they know enough to help you because they'll know more than you because they're in the system longer, right? But they may not have, if you have something very direct, they probably won't have that. And your chance of that happening will take longer. But if you say, then you want to use their expertise for everything. So they've seen other programs, they've seen all this stuff. You want to tap into that because they're going to know more than me, you, or anybody else probably in your universe that knows about these programs because they work with them every day. They work with people like you every day. So other people tell them what they do and how can I apply for grants for home repairs? Because I'm behind in my bills and mortgage, so I need help to get Well, home repairs and bills and mortgages are two different things, Tracy. But here is follow these video instructions here. Um, Okay, yes. Okay, there's lots of mortgage money out there. So you make sure, Tracy, you look at this report and you call all those offices. Remember, borrow a phone from Serena because she's got a phone. She doesn't have a computer. But you want a phone, so you start calling these people and get it. You know, because then you get a chance to ask them, hey, well, okay, you can't help me. Well, who else can? Oh man, I'm so screwed. I don't know what to do with my life. Yeah, and see, they see this kind of stuff all the time, so they're in such a wonderful opportunity place to point you somewhere that could really help you. Yeah, and that's what the magic of all this is. Yeah, is I mean, look at the people who above here in the chat who got money and paid to pay the rent, all this stuff. I'm shocked myself, even though I do this every day. I mean, it it's just wonderful to see and hear, and um, you fill my heart so much because I'm not. It doesn't matter you're on Section 8 or not. That's just one program done. Well, these grants help pay for rent because I'm not on. Every let's say there's 17 million grants out there. They all have different requirements, so don't worry. Mortgage help in Florida. I use the links. Yes, same links. Mortgage, Autumn, and yes, most states still have a lot of the national programs, but then there's other local programs. So that's why you have to check the national programs first. Call up your state office for the national programs. I can't get any home repairs till I'm caught up with my utilities and mortgage payments, even if my house is unavailable. I'm not sure, but okay, let's work on those programs. No, Sally, if you're going to lose your house, why the hell fix it? All right, let's get you paid for it first. Yeah. Oh, unlivable. Okay, well, that's it. I'd call the health department, your county. Because they were in charge of that, and see if they could help you. But start calling for the mortgage stuff, utility payments, to make sure you touch all the possible bases. So that means making a lot of calls. Yeah. And that's what's important. Use these, not just for me, but others. I could use these things. Yes, please, Autumn. Tell everybody. Just take anything you get from me and copy it and give it to the world, please. I mean, I'm getting it for free from the government. So, and it's, I'm not worried about eating. So if we could help and if you can help, that's why I'm thinking of something now. I have a member, I forget her name. I was answering a question yesterday that, see, there's so much unused COVID money in the state and local governments. And today she's going to start calling them. I told her, call her elected officials. You want to know, what about how much money of the COVID stuff that have they not paid yet, and what programs are they thinking about putting that in? So you get input into shaking out that money so people could use it, and it just doesn't sit in the local bank accounts when people really need it. And you could do a little lobbying like that. So I'm waiting to hear back from her so we could get more members to call their elected officials to ask about this, this unspent money that they have from COVID, and it's hundreds of billions of dollars. And that you see, I mean, here, just members here that are hurting. I mean, they're going to be thrown out of the house. The house is unsafe. Wow, why are we not doing that first? Are you giving YouTube video channels to look at for the information for the utilities and mortgage payments? Phone number to call. Are you giving YouTube video channels to look? No, is that what you mean? No, I have it on here. and doing it. Don't have that many hands or a flexible mind. Or, I mean, you guys pay for it, and that's what you should have first. Yeah, but no, I have links in all my videos on YouTube too, so people could always follow up to find out on YouTube. Um, but you hear my voice going? Yeah, that's my cold. I'm gonna have to bail on you guys for now. What to say to their? Oh, I'll give you what to say. Okay. Yeah, and you can even write if people do. Um, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's enough charity. I will do. Now you just have to yell at my butt to do it. Okay. Oh, I do too, Cherry. It's a limp. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, people my age have certainly a shitload worse problems than I'm just spoiled. Thank you for your help. Feel better. You're sick enough. Yeah, yeah. So do I, and it will. I don't mind. It's just nice to bitch, especially with a friendly crowd. uh, I put an app in for Florida homeowner assistance, which is now closed, and they say they tried calling me and they give me a runaround. Well, okay, if something like that happens, then you call your elected official and say, "Hey, I'm trying to get a hold of these people," and they say they can't find me. So you need an elected official to shake those bushes for you and make sure they work. But then don't stop there for the homeowner assistance program. Follow those video instructions so you find out anything else possible. I don't mind calling, but I never find where I'm supposed to go. No, you're right. And that's why when you call, you say, "Hey, just call someone up. Hey, I'm looking for this. What do you think? Where the hell can I go?" Huh? And that's Natalie Thomas. What a smile, man. Your picture's not big enough for your smile. So, well, thank you again, guys. I got to rest. Cheers.